having one of those days where everything's in your face? Well, grab yourself a seat. Heck, you could even grab 3. Because we have a show that's gonna knock you off your feet and won't leave you going round and round in circles. It's life's funniest moments. The show that tries, and tries again, but won't sink to the lowest level just for a laugh. So refill the snack bowl, get yourself a cold, refreshing drink, adjust the TV antenna, because you don't want to miss life's funniest moments. Heads up, incoming funny clips. Don't you hate it when someone removes the "you must be under this tall to enter" sign? Yeah, well, from now on, he'll have to reference the permanent mark on his forehead. It is true. No matter where the party is supposed to take place, everyone ends up in the kitchen. No problem, except when it comes to dancing. The upside is they're very close to the ice. After years of being beaten by children with sticks, one piñata dared to fight back. Yes, it was the party where one piñata stood up. One piñata would not take it anymore. Winter. It's the most wonderful time of the year, but it does have its dangers. A snowball to the face, the toboggan spill, and of course, the dreaded sled-on collision. She wants to put her schoolwork on the fridge for 2 reasons. 1, she's proud, and 2, it'll cover the dent she made with her head. Oh, yeah. That'll leave 2 marks. When dog food maker Billy Bonka announced that he had hidden 5 pieces of golden kibble in Billy Bonka dog food bags, and whichever puppies found them might get the entire Billy Bonka dog food factory, it was sheer puppymonium. They want a golden kibble now. You gotta eat Bonka kibble. You gotta eat Bonka kibble. 71% of the Earth's surface is covered by water, so 71% of life's funniest moments takes place on the water. Here, you do the math. Okay, let's review. First, Tanya falls, then Carolyn wipes out, Kim eats it, Elaine collapses, followed by Mary, Kathy, Pam, Debbie, Karen, and Michelle. You got it? We got it. Okay, and Tanya, Carolyn, Kim, Eileen, Mary, Kathy, Pam, Debbie, Karen, and come on. Nice one, Michelle. Way to go. Way to make us look good. Here they are, the crew of the SS Plankton, setting the record for the most consecutive voyages without anyone falling overboard. They'll be celebrating tonight. Whoops. So close. Well, you know, you can always start over tomorrow. The pool man wondered why he kept finding banana peels in the skimmer bucket. Oh, it's Marcel, the Marco Polo playing monkey. Ooh, hey, nice move, Marcel. Fishing. It takes a steady hand and plenty of patience. In fact, you can sit on a boat for an entire day and never... Oh, well, I am clearly doing it wrong. Not only did Earl not get so much as a nibble all morning, but when he headed back in, the fish openly mocked him behind his back. On a dare, one even taunted him by jumping in the boat.
Come on, finally got one coming in the boat.
Whatever drinking is.
Poor Earl. The fish are actually baiting him. He'll tell the tale of being abducted by a craft from above. He'll describe being reeled in by creatures in yellow slickers. He'll even tell them how he escaped by leaping with all of his might. But none of the other fish are going to believe him. Abducted by creatures from another world. Yeah, right. These girls decided to stay out of the water because they didn't want to get wet. They forgot to tell Tim that. Well, that's it for tonight's show. Ha ha ha, gotcha. But we didn't get you nearly as bad as this guy who got his roommate. Roll of plastic wrap, $3.89. Duct tape, $1.19. Filming your roommate falling for the invisible wall trick? Priceless. Coming up, a squirrel gets caught in the spin cycle. Wet hair, shampoo, and rinse. And 3 chairs, 2 hands, and 1 seat. When we return to life's funniest moments. Welcome back to Life's Funniest Moments. Hey everybody, it's time to head outdoors. His parents promised him that one day they'd get him a pony for his birthday. Just be patient, they told him. They were true to their word. He was just a little disappointed he had to wait until his 42nd birthday. The pony was even more disappointed. Sometimes you can trace not trusting your parents to one specific incident.
Why though? Are you afraid your kite's gonna get away? It won't. See, look at Daddy's kite isn't getting away.
You wanted to believe them.
It's not broke. It's not broke.
Yes, it is broken. Let the distrust begin. Okay, don't take your eyes off the people on the raft to the left. Here we go, wait for it. Psych. When Jimbo claimed the new ambulance siren sounded too much like a cow mooing, no one believed him. So he decided to prove it.
We have an EPA system on the ambulance.
Looks like a herd of lawyers. To you and me, it's a bird feeder. To Sammy the squirrel, it's a backyard spinning, twirling, twisting, winding, whirling, gyrating, revolving, vertiginous, thrilling, rocking, death-defying e-ticket roller coaster. Okay, heck, he's ready to ride it again. You go, Sammy. Here's some friendly advice. If a large bird asks if he can pick your brain, you say no. Shotzi had no problem with 11 of the dogs chosen for the world's greatest dog calendar. But doggone it, September, that was supposed to be his. You'll get him next year, Shotzi.
Whoops, I dropped it. How about that one? bud. That's the one, huh? That's the one. Don't care that way.
All you kids out there, it's time to play. Getting the fish in the bucket, it's so easy. Even a child could do it. Just not this child. You know, junior high has gotten tougher and tougher. Nowadays, when you try and play hooky, they release the hounds. This lucky child's parents enrolled him in pacifist camp. That's right, pacifist camp. Are you worried your child will turn into that bully in the back of comic books that kicks sand in the face of 20-pound weaklings? Well, worry no more. Enroll your tot in our patented pacifist camp. Yes, at Pacifist Camp, your child will get schooled in everything from turning the other cheek to peaceful protesting and non-aggressive demonstration. At Pacifist Camp, we believe the first person to throw a punch is the first person to run out of ideas. And don't worry, if your kid is already a bully, he can be one of our counselors. Pacifist Camp. Enroll your kid today and receive this complimentary bucket. They don't get any cuter than this, all wide-eyed and innocent. And yet, sometimes it takes the innocence of a child to teach us something we somehow seem to have forgotten. Something we should have known all along. This child reminds us that whoever invented high-heeled shoes was a sadist. Similar to The Ring 2, and Beaches, comes the most terrifying movie you've ever seen. Don't move. Don't even breathe. Because nothing can prepare you for the blood-curdling horror of Whipped Scream.
You guys are not doing all that stuff, right? Why did you do that? Eh? So your eyes hurt?
Nothing is safe from the terrifying twosome. Trains.
Look at your trains. And your car.
Car mats.
So what are you gonna do with it now? Kirsten's clothes?
Kirsten's clothes.
Floor is a big mess.
The floor.
Your bed.
The bed.
All over the walls.
The walls.
Hey? What do you think you're doing? I'm making a tape of this so Mommy can see it later.
The critics call Whipped Scream terrifying, horrifying, scarier than Beaches. Whipped Scream, rated R for really sticky. In the playroom, no one can hear Whipped Scream.
Did you look at yourself in the mirror?
That sheepdog on the corner is such a bully that the bulldog puppies joined a canine karate dojo so they could fight back. Sensei is using a mop as the sheepdog. Next time that sheepdog tries to push these puppies around, they're gonna clean his clock. Wax on, wax off. Wax on, wax off. His teaching method may be unconventional, but he has the cleanest dojo in town. Coming up, you know, Santa makes it look easier than it really is. A football-loving lizard bends it like Beckham. And a guy who desperately needs some sense knocked into him. When we return to life's funniest moments. Welcome back to life's funniest moments. It isn't so much the falling that's the problem, it's that sudden stop at the end that tells you that you're no longer falling. That's the part that really hurts. The only thing dumber than climbing on this slippery roof in the winter is doing it twice. sweet kitty. We were destined to be together. Just give me one kiss. I love you. I'm falling for you. No, actually, I'm really falling for you. Oh, son of a... Ah, sweet kitty. Emma couldn't wait to see Grandma. But then she remembered those socks that Grandma gave her for Christmas and rage overtook her. Next year, I want a toy, Grandma. They tell you the early bird catches the worm, but what they don't tell you is the early bird has to spend the rest of the morning trying to keep the worm away from the birds who hit the snooze alarm and slept in the extra 5 minutes. Sometimes the duck race feels more like a rat race. They are all over him. He doesn't seem to have room to breathe as he looks for some daylight. Those ducks are going wild. He finds a hole. Look at that little fellow run. Come on, guys, give him a break. He is the early bird, for goodness sakes. You're familiar with the saying, aren't you? He breaks for daylight, and yes, to the victor go the spoils. We all have a few tricks up our sleeve we like to do for friends. Well, the trick is if they're still your friend when you're done. You can teach an old dog new tricks, but what about an old Bob? This is Bob. He'd like to show you what he can do with his plunger.
Hi, my name is Bob, and I'd like to show you what I can do with my plunger.
Great. Again, this is Bob. He'd like to show you what he can do with his plunger.
Hi, my name is Bob, and I'd like to show you what I can do with my plunger.
This trick would have been a lot easier with a new plunger. And a new Bob.
Take 35. Hi, my name is
Yes,
Bob, and I'd like
Bob.
to show you what I can
Plunger, we get it. Apparently, Bob doesn't have a lawn to mow.
Hi, my name is
Wow, if practice makes perfect, then Bob is perfection. A great performer leaves his audience wanting more.
Now, sometimes I like to play catch with the kids. All right, honey.
Where's the best place to catch rings on your head with a plunger? Why, the middle of the street, of course.
Back row.
And now for the big finish. Or maybe not.
All right, I'm done.
Meet Susie, a pretty girl who's about to make herself even more attractive. Doctors recommend 4 to 5 servings of fruit a day. Not a minute, a day. Oh, come on, we gotta see that again. The hard way. Good job, Susie. Next up, watermelons. And now for something a little more highbrow.
Lawn chair juggling, take 1.
Wow, did it say Harvard on his t-shirt? Yep, it really says Harvard, all right. You really do get a well-rounded education in the Ivy League.
And then
Hey, did you ever ask yourself, I wonder if I can kick myself in the head?
nothing fantastic.
And if you thought that, you probably already have.
Get some laughs at parties. Ooh. Okay, that's it.
Oh, remember, folks, if you're going to kick yourself in the head, always remove your glasses. Safety first. In the Triassic period, this lizard would be using his tail to fend off an attack from a ferocious velociraptor. These days, he's using it to swat a red balloon for food pellets. What a difference 200 million years makes. Coming up, round and round she goes. If she stops, nobody knows. When we return to life's funniest moments. Welcome back to Life's Funniest Moments. I knew it. I knew a 1972 Chevy Nova with just 26,000 miles on it was just too good to be true. But I bought it anyway. Now I see how they did it. They put a brick on the accelerator and they let it go in reverse for several 100,000 miles. I feel so stupid.